welcome to Broadview Stadium in Buffalo. It's the Louisiana Raging Cajuns and the Buffalo Bulls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Well, guys, the Raging Cajuns head coach told me pregame they have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they adjust. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Works his way ahead for three. They'll spot it at the 18. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Boy, you talk about playing with fire, man. That was really, really close to being a safety, and that is exactly what you want to do. When they're backed up in this black zone, man, you want to be aggressive. You want to try to go get some points. They were aggressive. They got to him, got him on the ground, and Palmer, that could have been a really bad start to this football.
Yeah, great job by the defense. Now, if you're this quarterback, you need to have a clock in your head going off quickly because you know in this situation, this D-line playing with their hair on fire. They're playing with their ears pinned back. They're going to be coming after you. If you throw it again and it's not open right away, you better have a plan to get rid of it quickly out of bounds and not take a safety.
Looks it in at the 40. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. So the Buffalo Bulls offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. Sets his feet. It's DeMarco. Makes a catch. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious and he gets back in the fray shortly. And the Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. This time they'll throw it. On target. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need...
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Oh, pressure's coming. He sacked this defense all over him.
When you got 3rd and this long, everybody knows what's coming. It's going to be a pass. Defensive linemen get to tee off. They know exactly what's coming. Go get the quarterback. It is your dream. That is what you live for. It's what you practice in the offseason for. I want sacks just like that.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Rush right in his face. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Caught behind the line. It's Jamison. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down, because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those.
Trying to get behind the defense. Upstairs, he's got it. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeps it on the option. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Dropping back, it's DeMarco. They're all over him. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going. Looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Bulls line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The keeper on the option. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Got him downfield. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Raging Cajuns will line it up on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Turning it on. He's past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Finds his man on the RPO. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the point after is good. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Dropping back, it's DeMarco. Misses badly on that one.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Escapes the pressure going right. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
To the back. Here's some daylight. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The fair catch called for and made. The Louisiana offense heads out onto the field to start this drive. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go when you...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Right side, it's Pitts. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They knock him down right there.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking downfield, it's DeMarco. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for running room. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
2nd down to the air. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. The quick game. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that one.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And so the penalty is a loss of down, and it's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. This time he's got his man. Run ends there.
Short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's DeMarco. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Running behind that left side. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. We check in with Holly Rowe.
The Buffalo head coach told me at halftime, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to make one miss. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Motion from the wideout. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Turns it upfield. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Sets his feet. It's DeMarco. Look out! He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Drops back on first down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Piles his way ahead. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cajuns. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's loose. Pass attack. Touchdown, Buffalo. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out wide right, it's Jamison. Makes the catch and he's free. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air, it's DeMarco. Moving out to the right. Pulls it in. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. He's looking to pass. Can't connect on his first throw.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. He wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Rushes on, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Got him on the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Raging Cajuns with the 1st and 10. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
24, Buffalo.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first. Interception in college football, so that's going to sting, but now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. All over him immediately.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we look pretty good.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They're working that left side. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Going long. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going to try to get it himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick six right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first. Fires to the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Drops back on first down. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Rush right in his face. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Caught along the sideline. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Bulls line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost them a big play on 1st down.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start off offense.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. So this gets a bit more challenging on 3rd and goal after the untimely false start, which brings to mind, are there timely false starts? They're all over him. But a little time, lets it go. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Not going to get there, and the decision to go